Good evening, everybody, and welcome to what is, I believe, round 4? I want to say round 4. It's either round 4 or round 3. Anyway, we're at Baku tonight, starting off with our F2. I am joined by somebody new. I'm going to bring him in. He is our reigning F1 champion. So would you please welcome Dangerous Dodo to the commentary box. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
Excited to have a champion with me. It's crazy. I don't think I've ever had one of them.
No? Well, first time for everything, isn't there? And
it is.
It's the first time I've ever commentated, so
I believe it's going to be very interesting for us both. And so
let's hope so. Let's hope we can put on a good show.
I mean, Baku's always good for entertainment. Let's be honest. Like we were just saying before, it is going to be carnage central. Turn 1, turn 2, pretty much every corner is going to be carnage.
I'm going to expect a carpet of front wings going into turn 1.
I don't know what the damage situation is with the F2, but I can see F1. Yeah, definitely will have some damage.
Yeah.
So
I'd be very surprised if there wasn't a pile up in both races, to be honest.
You have lots of faith, though, yeah.
Oh yeah, I have so much faith in the drivers.
I think we've got pretty much our usual grid. I know we're minus a few. I think Mike is away on holiday, so we're missing him. Championship leader for the F2, Ninja. He's in the lobby, hoping to make it another win. We're in round 3 or round 4 tonight. It's round 3, isn't it?
Round 3, yeah.
Round 3. I wasn't too sure. I get easily confused with stuff like this. I'll just...
Yeah, and we've also got Danny standing in as well in the dams
for
today.
Interesting. You're going to be the man with the cars because I don't know my left from my right when it comes to these F2 cars.
I'm somewhat knowledgeable with F2, so I'll try my best.
Let me just tell them to ready up. I'll tell you what then, we shall go over to Crofty then and he shall give us a track guide, I believe, which I've set up. We'll do that quickly and then hopefully we'll be ready for a bit of racing. So we'll be back in 2 ticks.
With the drivers currently lining up on the grid, it's almost time to get today's race event underway. We're here on the winding streets of Baku. With 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line.
Thank you very much for that, Crofty. We're back. I think we're just waiting to get Golden Flame in. I think that is the issue. He was having a bit of a struggle pre-race, so we're just waiting on that. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. Hello, everybody in chat, by the way. I've seen we've got Craig, Cornish, Rob, all the usual suspects. Golf, Ninja as well. Hello all. Oh, still waiting on Golden Flame. So, I don't believe, well, apart from Castle section, I don't know of any corners that have got names around here, do you? What's your knowledge of Baku names?
I don't know any of the corner names apart from, I think they're all just numbers apart from the Castle section, aren't they? Turn 1, 2, etc.
Okay.
Not like Monaco and Silverstone where they're all named.
Why can't every track be like that? You know, 1, 2, 3. I can do numbers. I'm very good at numbers. But, yeah, names. I think I tried some at Imola. And is it Canada? Canada's got some weird names.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, 1, 2 sounds good. Here we go. We're off to some qualifying. Who are we going to pick on first? Because I don't know if you've ever noticed the F2, when everybody starts qualifying, the names start shooting up and down like mental.
Yeah, it's a bit one shot, but we'll see.
Yeah, so I usually just pick a crazy person and... Hello, Gibbo. Hello, Stevie. Can't believe you stole my engineer. I'm sorry, Stevie. Unlucky. And he's not going to be your engineer for the F1 race either.
I might be. We'll never know. We'll see if he wants me.
Yeah, I did. We did sort of have a chat about that prior to this. I don't know if he let you know. But yes, right, qualifying. Who we're going to pick on? I don't believe that the turnaround between F1 and F2, we've got HL that we've been picking on this time. We just set up my the change around in the pit garages. I think is unbelievable. Yeah, they get them swapped around and
Yeah, it's pretty mad how quickly they managed to do that.
there we go. Right, so
Right, HL.
Yes, he's just
HL's
going
pushing on up into 4th, 5th.
Go on, I'll let you take this one. Your time to shine.
Okay, so with HL here, going to be braking about 100-meter board. Gets the car turned into the apex. Want to leave as little space as possible. He leaves a bit of space, a margin, because it's one-shot qualifying on the outside. He's dropping down the order at the moment. Going into this section, you want to keep it tight to the left-hand side of this corner to get the run down into the castle section. He's got a bit wide. He's clattered the curve. That's not really what you want to be doing, but he's managed to carry the speed all right down towards the infamous castle section now. Clips the apex nicely. Down towards this is make or break time. Is he going to hit the wall? No, he negotiates it nice and cleanly. He's gaining positions all the time on the left-hand side. Gets a nice exit onto this back straight. And now we follow him around this flat right-hander, left-hander into the downhill tricky braking zone. He needs to lock the left front. Clatters the curb, leaves no room on the outside. Perfect stuff. He overtakes Danny for 9th. This corner is all about the exit onto this absolute motorway, and then it's a flat out sprint towards the final, towards the line. That's it. That's a lap.
That is 1.4 miles. That straight. That is near enough half of the track.
Yeah, it is a motorway and a slipstream fest when we get to the race. So that's going to be something to look out for. Absolute dive bombs into turn 1. Cornish goes a 151.0. That's an incredible lap time.
HL puts himself P6 with a 153. It's not too bad. Not bad qualifying. I think we did have a queue that didn't complete a lap, including Ninja, who died. So our championship leader is down in P13.
For the championship leader.
No. It is not. We'll just run you through the order. So, pole position with Cornish, followed by Ennis, Cornish Mantis, Golf Maniac, Simi, HL and P6, Tom P7, Danny, Jack, Polybalar, Craig, Stevie, Ninja, Fenton, and Branko round up 15 on the grid. I have to say, that was a fantastic quality description. I couldn't have done that better at all. I don't do that. That's not my thing. I don't think we've ever had anybody in the commentary box, apart from maybe Jack when we first started, that would do that.
Thank you. I've tried my best. It's quite difficult sometimes to catch up from the off-board, but...
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, it is. And yeah. you lose your left from your right sometimes. Well, I would anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that a couple of times. I hope you wouldn't notice. Damn.
I didn't say that. Nobody heard that. But no, that's fantastic. Right,
nobody.
To the racing. Oof, I'm excited for this one. I know we don't have a formation lap on the F2. Apparently there's no way of putting that in. No. So it is going to be...
So straight into it then.
Straight to racing. I'll tell you what, as well, you can take us through the first bit of carnage as well. I'll let you... This is definitely something new for me, taking a step back.
Okay.
You can guide us. You can guide us through the carnage. I'll shout if something happens somewhere else. But I believe
pressure of Simcade on my shoulders right now.
You've got this. So I have faith. I believe we do have pit stops in both F1 and F2. Okay. Oh, there we go. And we've got the lights.
Into 5 red lights, and away we go. It's a good start from Cornish. And the other MP Motorsports car, he's going to come up alongside Ennis. Round the outside is a lovely move. It's an MP Motorsport 1-2. Looks like most people have kept it relatively... Oh, they say that and someone goes into the barriers. So behind there's absolute carnage. Looks like Barenko's dropping down the order, Tom's dropping down the order, but a great start from Cornish there. Already got a lead of 1.7. Who else has made a good start? We've got Ninja, who's made an incredible start to 6th already. A couple of losers there include, like I said before, Barenko, Stevie, and Jack. And that's my turn 1 rundown.
Again, I think you've got a job in this. All I can say is there was a couple of dive bombs there into turn 1 and 2, I believe. There's damage on Jack's car. He went straight into the wall. I think he was helped by Polybar. Ninja, well, there is another sideways car there. There's Ennis.
Ennis is round, yeah.
Lucky that's not in castle section because he's going to get laughed at if it was, but it's not. Just prior to. Ninja did make a great start. However, I think it's just dropped down again slightly.
Yeah, he has.
Picked up a penalty as well. Simi with an absolute blistering start in P3. That is fantastic for him.
And now there's an absolute train of Danny, HL, and Polly Ballar and Stranger Craig. It looks like they're getting a bit feisty going down towards the downhill left-hander.
There is always HL takes a clip of the wall.
Move on Stranger Craig.
Oof. Is HL going to get a move up the outside? He did.
Round the outside, yeah, he's got him.
It's a good song, that, round the outside. Anyway. So we had a couple of penalties picked up as well. Not quite sure what they're up. Oh, there's another clip of the wall there from Barenko. Oh, it's a bit sideways. He's around. He's around on the straight.
Oh.
That's not.
Ballar's out. Lance is out. He's collected him.
They did get a bit of a.
This is absolute carnage.
They did get a bit of a warning about this. There is a slipstream there. There's 3 in a slipstream with Danny, HL, and Ninja. I believe just joined at the back of that group as well. So there you go.
Yeah, he certainly has.
The train. We'll have DRS next lap.
Next lap, lap 3 is when DRS is enabled.
So I was just going to check the penalties. We did get a 2-second for Ninja, Stevie, and Golf, and a 5-second for Brenko. I wouldn't know what they were for. It was going too quick.
They must have been for colliding with each other. That's the only thing that I can think of that would be for so early on in the race.
This battle for 4th, followed by Craig, as just skips over the curb there. Gets a terrible exit out of that corner. It looks like HL's going to get him down the inside, around the outside, keep it tight. Oh, they're all followed behind him.
Danny going to have a run. And now Stevie's on the back of this train as well, if he can capitalise on that.
There's a lot of jostling for position as they're coming around into Castle. This is not a place you want to be going too wide into. And I think they all sensibly keep it single file. So
looks like
there was a tap there.
Ninja's spun.
Ninja's around.
Ninja spun Danny. That's unfortunate. I think Ninja's got half a front wing as well, so he's not going to be ultra quick.
Around the outside for Stevie. No, thinks otherwise, but he might have collected him. Oh, that was close there.
Constant wheel-to-wheel action from these guys at the moment in the F2 cars.
So this is what we saw from the first 2 races, that the F2 was surprisingly action-packed.
It's like real life.
Yeah.
Always more action-packed than F1. Less dirty air.
I think they split into 3 groups in the first race, and then Imola was a bit sort of the same as around the outside for Stevie on Craig there.
Great recovery so far from Stevie. He's gone from about 12th to 5th in the space of a lap, so he's showing some real good pace at the moment.
He has such much more confidence on the brake. No, definitely not. We're not biased. Come on, Ninja. I'm joking. No, it's a lot more confidence on the brakes to Stevie than Craig. I think that might just be a bit of experience, because I know Craig has been absent. Yeah, as Tom is looking up the inside of Craig as well. Can he make this move stick? Or is it going to be a bit of a clip? And that allows Ninja to sneak through as well. That's 2 places in one corner for Ninja.
This is just... It's like watching Rallycross.
Yeah. So we have...
out front, we've got Cornish absolutely running away with it, with a 3.5 second advantage.
However, Cornish Mantis has been sticking with them. The lap times have been quite even from what I've been seeing. They haven't been...
Yeah.
There's about a 10th here, a 10th there. The only big loser in that is Simi is just sat in the middle of this big group behind him and the front 2. In a bit of no man's
land, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I think also
that's what I said.
HL's found himself in a bit of no man's land as well. I think as well as Stevie's pulled a pretty decent gap away from that group as well. Can he hunt down HL? As we all
We'll see. He's got that penalty, unfortunately, hanging over him, but you might be able to catch him on track.
He has as well. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have a quick look at the... I don't know where it is. Ah, here it is. For the F2, I actually still think, currently, unless Craig can stay with Ninja, there's been an off. Jack,
there's been a big shot.
There has.
Ennis and Jack
I just caught that
going through the motorway.
I think I did just catch the two cars as well. The next car to come through that is going to be Golf, who's at the back of the grid.
Yeah, it was a big one. Huge one.
That is unfortunate, because Ennis obviously is part of the F2 and was in doubt to start the race as well. He didn't think he was going to make it, but he managed to make it. So the closest battle on track at the minute is this Tom, Danny and Craig, I think, is just leading this pack.
Yeah, Danny with the DRS. Doesn't have a look this time around.
Now Tom's got damage on the front right as well, that wing, with Danny having a full...
Oh, he's gone straight on.
He has. Speak of the devil. So time for Danny to hunt down Craig now instead. Anyway, as I was saying, with the F2 point scoring system, if Ninja can still keep the gap away from Craig, obviously make sure that he keeps away from that penalty, he'll still win the race effectively as an F2 driver.
That's good for him then.
And it's crazy the way... Oh, there is a look around the outside here for... inside, sorry, for Danny. Oh, there's a little touch there. It looks like a wing's gone from Craig as well. These cars are a bit more prone to losing wings than I thought they would be.
Well, they are when colliding with the walls, yeah. Everyone's desperate to get past, and I think, to be honest, Danny should have waited there for the DRS down here, but clearly very eager to get by.
Indeed. Hello, Rob in chat. Oh, there's another clip from the wall. That's Craig out.
Craig's out.
And managing just to get through there was Tom, because it doesn't look like the cars are ghosting very quickly. So we have effectively nearly a third of the grid out.
Yeah, it's been a race of attrition so far, but now they're all spread out by the looks of it.
Yeah.
So maybe we're going to have a bit of a breather.
It is indeed. The closest battle on track at the moment seems to be Ninja and Stevie.
Yeah, that's true. And they've both got penalties as well. It'll be interesting to see whether Ninja can hunt down Stevie, but with that damage, I would say that Stevie's going to have the pace advantage, but we'll see.
I do know that Ninja has found his forte in these F2 cars, as we've seen previously. I know, Craig, you were doing so well. Unfortunately, sometimes during them sort of little niggly corners on the long straight, you do have to lift. It's silly because the tyres and the downforce, it just shifts. And especially more in the F1 cars, from what I've noticed, the car just goes. It's so weird, especially when you have dead tyres.
Can catch you out quite easily, especially with race fuel.
Hello, Michael, all the way from Tenerife. Lanzarote is one of them. I know it's one of them. Tenerife, I'm going to say that one.
Ooh.
He did post something on chat.
Dream.
It is his birthday, as he keeps saying on his social media. It is his birthday month. However, you only have a birthday. Oh, it's getting a bit, a bit spiced. Like the spice has just died off now that all the DNFs and crashes. That's
yeah, well, unfortunately, all the people that were close took each other out, so we've been kind of left with this field spread.
Yeah, we have HL that's just started to catch Simi as well. He's within 2 seconds of Simi. It would be nice for him to stay at P3, even though for the top 4 or 5 actually doesn't really matter. Really, I think it's just drive to survive for the rest of the F2 drivers. I think you got
I think it is.
Tom, Golf, and Ninja.
Yeah, If you finish, you're on the podium.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. At the end of the race, I think nearly the last lap. I think Cornish is just coming around into the last sector, or into the second sector. We will hear from.
Incredible.
Yeah, he is. I think you put him under a lot of pressure last season. I think it did show, but I think he's been able to not relax, but I think he's been able to focus more on his racing instead of trying to compete with you, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I think he said he enjoyed, and I enjoyed the battles last year with him, and it looks like he's using that and he's getting even better, which is scary for Mans, who obviously he's in the title challenge with. But this race, he's just been no mistakes, leading from the front, from pole, 6.3 second gap. What more do you want?
Yes, it is. It's nice when it comes to you like that.
It is lovely when it comes to you like that. It doesn't happen very often. So you've
No,
got to enjoy it when it does.
I think it's only happened to me in F2 once, in the inter-service, so that was Spain. Oh, there was a clip of the wall there from somebody. I don't know who that was. I think it might have been Ninja or HL, two that are very close together.
HL is on the back of Simi now.
He is just on a board a bit wide from them both. Both of them clipped the wall there.
Yeah, pushing hard.
But yeah, anyway,
He's going to get DRS now, HL.
He is, as we are on the final lap, as well as 7 laps has gone quick. That's the only thing with doing the 25%. They do go very quick, especially for the F2, because it is only 7 laps.
Yeah, we could do with like an extra 3, couldn't we? In
Yeah.
10 lap race.
Yeah, I think it might have given people like Stevie to catch up to the back of this group again. It would have been nice, but hey ho, that's what Codemasters are giving us. That's what we'll deal with. It looks like it's going to be an up the inside for HL. It's a bit tricky how they did the right thing there and backed off. I would not want to be going through the. Yeah, I don't think anybody's spun at Castle section yet, have they?
No, they've been very well behaved through there. It's just everywhere else that's been the problem this race, hasn't it?
Yeah, the main straight's seen some crashes as well.
It's a good job there's no red flags or safety cars enabled, otherwise we'd have had the whole race under safety car, wouldn't we?
We would, yeah. As we head down, it looks. We'll just jump on board with Cornish really quickly. He is just about to cross the line on a fantastic, commanding win there for Cornish. 8 seconds behind is Cornish Mantis. So it looks like they were working together. And then 15 seconds, HL did manage to get through on Simi as well. But there is a bit of a slipstream opportunity here for Simi. If he can just keep in the back. I know DRS doesn't open until late. He's going to pull over to the inside. It looks like he might just get this one. Oh! What a...
On the line, lovely stuff from Simi there.
What a finish there from Simi. Congratulations on that one. Well deserved. He was our most improved driver of last season, and it does pay off, and it does show as Ninja has crossed the line at P6, effectively F2 P1. So we will be hearing from him very, very quickly. Followed by Danny. 15 seconds behind Danny with no front wing is Tom. And then, unfortunate, all the way at the back of the grid, which is sad to see so far back. I know I did have a few incidents there, is Golf. Because he's been putting in a lot of practice on the old racing games. It is showing again, especially on ACC. His pace is absolutely blistering, but he does manage to get himself into quite a few incidents, which is, unfortunate.
He'll be back. I have no doubt.
He will be back. Back stronger. Can we say that? Is that trademark now? Are we allowed to say that? Don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. Also, driver of the day goes to Ninja. So, commanding win there in the F2 series from Cornish. Whew. We'll just hear quickly from Ninja when he comes in. So, I'll just run through the grid really quickly. On P1 was Cornish, followed by Cornish, Mantis and Simi. All 3 on the podium there. Followed by HL. Close battle between him and Simi at the end of the race there. Stevie picking up P5. P6 Ninja, 7 Danny, 8 Tom, 9 Golf, and the rest were non-finishers of Craig, Ennis, Jack, Barenko, and Polyblar, and Fenton. And man, was there some crashes in the first couple of corners, which you did predict.
I did predict it. Maybe my lack of faith was justified in the end.
I can see it being exactly the same in the F1 race, which is going to be fantastic for action because obviously they're a bit more slippy slidey. I know they do have more downforce, but a lot of people run a low downforce setup because you want all that for the straight, don't you? You know, you can't.
It's going to be basically not wings, so absolute drifting around every corner.
It makes for a very entertaining castle section.
It does, very sketchy every single lap.
Yeah, I've lost it a few times. I've cleared it a couple of times at castle section. It's easily done.
It is, as we can ask Charles Leclerc.
I wish we could.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. We should get him on the stream.
Again, we've had some, not here at Simcade, but we have had some big names here as with the group of people, with Tom and Dirt Chocolate and Actual Vision. So we've had some big names here with us, but to get an actual racing driver, I wish.
Maybe one day, you never know.
Yeah. I like me and Ninja say, when we're on our private island.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for that, Dodo. You are absolutely fantastic. Your detail in the qualifying lap and at the first 3 or 4 corners is outstanding. I would love to have you back here. It's been brilliant working with you.
It's been a pleasure, and I hope I can have the opportunity to commentate with you again sometime. It's been great. Thank you very much for having me on.
Most definitely. I would love that. Thank you very much.
All right, see ya.
See you soon. Thank you.
Weather dynamic,
realistic, perfect. Yeah.
I've just jumped in to get a bit of the action to setting up the lobby, guys. This is inside the lobby setup.
The mines of
inside the mines.
Yeah. Hello, Ninja. Hello, Ninja and Simmy.
Hello.
You are live on Simcade.
Just to clarify, HL won that race.
Oh, is HL
HL is an F2 driver.
I did not know that. That is not in the.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think he was in any of them. So, yes.
Can we hear from him really quickly, do you think? Or will he be far too busy for us?
You can message him. I think he is on Discord. I think he was with Lance, so...
Okay, I shall quickly ask in the F1 chat. Oh, we've been followed by Golf as well. There is a few people in this chat. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to give a quick HL to see if we can speak to him. Are we nearly ready?
Almost, yes. Almost.
Yeah. This is Davina McCall. Please do not swear. Yeah.
I was going to say that, but again, I think just like the other one that we used in commentary, I think it might be trademarked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Use the podium there, chat, AJ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I will do. I will speak to you soon, Ninja.
Okay, no worries.
All right. Cheers, AJ.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
There we go. A bit of inside. I don't know if we'll get HL into the podium chat. I know that he is usually quite busy with Fenton because they're very good friends. We shall wait. I also will be followed with by Ninja in just a moment as well. I think he is just setting up the lobby with Simi, making sure that, because it is very confusing all this switching from F1 to F2. Okay, I don't think we're going to get HL, so we'll go back into the commentary chat and wait for Ninja, but I will say apologies to HL and congratulations to him on the F2 race. Who've we got in chat at the moment? Gibbo, hello, how are you, my friend? Oh, I am followed by Ninja there. I'm not alone.
Hello. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Slow. HL is away for dinner, so he'll be about after if we still need to do a podium interview or whatever.
Yeah, definitely. How do you know that? You know more than me.
Oh, Lance was in there just telling us.
Oh, did he just jump in quickly, did he?
Yeah, he just jumped in. Yeah.
It's nice of Golf to jump in with Simi to within the race. Absolutely fantastic race from Simi. I don't know if you saw any of that.
Do you know, we were sitting in voice, and I think we only spoke about 3 words that whole race, because we were both concentrating. The start was maniac. I went down the straight, and then all of a sudden I had a wild Craig just go from one side of the track to the other side and just like completely take me out. And I'm like, what went on there? I don't know. And then I went on and someone else hit me, and then I think I spun Danny.
Yep, you did. We saw that.
Simi was just in a class of his own there. He drove really well.
I feel it was right place, right time.
Yeah, definitely.
And the ending, his ending, it was just like cherry on top of the cake. It was, top of the icing cake, whatever. Anyway, it was just, the finish was just sublime. The waiting for the DRS on the back straight, or on the straight, and cracking. But Dodo did call it. It was going to be crazy from start to finish, and he ran us through I don't know if you were listening, he ran us through the first couple of corners, and I think even he lost where the action was happening. It was that.
It is just...
Yeah. I was going to shout when something happened, but I thought, do you know what? I'm going to let you have this one.
Is that everyone in? I think everyone's in now.
Yep. 14 with lost HL.
Yes, because he's waiting for his dinner.
Having his dinner.
Yeah.
Wow, fantastic. Well, we'll just do... I've just realised that I haven't got this up. I haven't got the logos on, because I was doing a recording. I really should...
Disgraceful.
I know, the whole F2...
But it is a good segue into now about talking about CAM, about the charity that we are fundraising for this season.
Segue to our charity.
Does the charity work?
What do you mean?
The thing, it stopped working last week.
Oh, the chat thing. Do you know what? I give up with the bot.
It does work.
Hey!
Yes. And I even remember to update it. So yeah, so you can go over there, donate to CAM, the charity that we're fundraising for this season. Which means the other one should work as well. And also shout out to Takona for sponsoring the leagues. They also do a lot of work for mental health through their monthly T-shirt designs, which you can get 15% off with Simcade 15.
I'm thinking of doing a recorded segue, so we could just skip to it and...
What we should do is those early 90s TV ads that we just play.
Yeah.
We'll just record like a TV ad, and just drop it in. Can
we please do Silly Bang where we shout at the screen?
Yeah.
I am so going to do that just for your entertainment.
Yeah. Takona!
But knowing me, just your entertainment will end up on all of our social media, so I'm going to be careful what I do and say, to be fair. But no, that is a great idea, just to sort of not kill a bit of time, but fill in the gaps a little bit. Yeah. And then we can cut to different adverts. I have been meaning to pull some of Calm's videos, the people who they were working with, and the promo videos with Declan Rice and Tyson Fury, because it says on there, our little pamphlet and information thing, that anything that you can use off our YouTube, so I will be doing that, because it's fantastic stuff, and it really does show what's happening in somebody's mind when they're going through horrible times. But
yeah,
like we always say here, and it is Takona's big saying, it's okay to talk.
Exactly.
So go and talk to someone. Whilst we're on the thing of talking, if you would like to join what we're doing, then do head over to our website. We can get the link to our Discord. We do have a great community here. We were boasting about this last week. We have built on something that small, which is now growing, which is fantastic. So come and join us if you would. We don't have to race. Don't even have to play games. I know Discord may seem and look confusing, but if you're not a tech person, Mike, he'll help with that. He's pretty good at... I'm joking. He's awful. But Somebody will be here to help you. And to talk. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Mikey.
Yep.
I just see Mikey in chat. Hello,
Yep.
Mikey. I didn't know Mikey was away on holidays.
He is. He booked this just before Christmas. Just before Christmas, just after Christmas? In between? One of them anyway. It's for his birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, well, it is his birthday. I'm gonna say tomorrow, Saturday?
Yeah.
Somewhere around
'Cause
that. He'll shout
we
at
missed
me.
him last night. We did miss him last night.
Yeah, he is a figure in the old chats now, isn't he?
Yeah.
As well as golf and Hip. Man, I missed Hip in a chat. And I don't really partake in the Gran Turismo stuff anymore because we did have a full lobby. I don't know if that still stands. Are we
No,
having a full lobby?
we had plenty of room last night.
Oh, right, okay. I think we have got a few absentees, but
Yeah.
how bloody rude. And it's popping up in the chat straight away as you just start mugging him off.
Yeah. Oh, there we go, HL. Yeah. No, I think dinner's very important.
It is. I know breakfast is the most important meal, but dinner is pretty important too.
Yeah.
Which Mikey is actually out at dinner. Yeah, there you go. Birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, there is one of them.
Happy birthday, Mikey, for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll not sing to you because we don't want to get this stream shut down.
No, definitely not.
No.
It's a copyrighted song. We can't do that.
Yeah. But we have drivers out already.
We do.
With Tom in the Williams and Danny in the Williams as well.
2 Williams brothers gone out.
Yeah. It'll be interesting this season. We're only a few weeks away from getting the cars unveiled for the new season.
Oh, don't. This is one of my favourite times of the year. I mean, I don't like cold weather. However, what I do like is fantastically gorgeous F1 cars coming out at Silverstone when it's freezing.
Or wherever they're unveiling them at.
Yeah, I mean, most of them are at Silverstone.
The only issue I have with the F1 liveries is Red Bull.
Go on.
Because
They put the camo on them.
But most years they'll come out with like this really fancy livery for
Yep.
the unveiling.
Yep.
And then they get to race day and it's the standard blue and yellow Red Bull
Yeah.
livery that they've been using for years, and it's just like, oh.
Oh, the camo one that they used at tested at Bahrain a couple of years ago, that was unbelievable. Yeah.
But even their white livery,
Yep.
you know, that was so nice as well. So
Yeah.
I think we should shout at F1 and say, look, teams are not allowed to run the same livery 2 years in a row.
I mean, that has to be one of the good things with Mercedes is, and I'd say Ferrari. They've changed their look. You know, Ferrari went from the red and red and yellow to black and red,
yeah,
and they had a
red and
bits of green in it as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
With sponsors, you know, they have mixed up. With same with Mercedes. You know, they went to the black for a couple of seasons.
Yeah, but then at the same time, you know, those works teams they kind of have to. I suppose it's brand awareness as well.
Yeah, I
isn't
suppose,
it? You know, where they have to keep it the same.
Yeah.
So I can understand why they keep it the same. It's just, I don't know.
I
That's why I like teams, you know, like
Williams.
and-
Oh, Golden Flames retired from the session already. I think he's had enough.
Yeah, you think he's crashed out at the first corner?
I don't think it's the first corner. Yellow flags were on the main straight.
Oh, that's turn 2.
Oh, was it?
Oh wait, no, that's a different car. Oh, I see where he's at. He's crashed out at the hill, coming down the hill.
Yep.
I don't think there's anyone nearby there.
No,
He's the nearest.
Tom. Yeah,
He's too far
just went
away.
on board with Tom now. I was just about to say a massive love for Williams. Their liveries are pretty something special, especially like going back to the Martini days. Oh
Yeah. But I don't know if you've seen this week where Porsche put out like a teaser for something.
okay. No, I haven't. No.
And they had Frank Williams in the background, and everyone was thinking, "Oh, is Porsche, you know, joining Williams for F1?" And then it turned out to be something completely different. Then,
Oh, I thought you put that in in real life motorsports, but you haven't.
no. So a bit disappointed with that. But then they did announce today Porsche is joining Hayes,
Okay. Yep, I did hear that.
like the esports, you know. So
Yep, yeah.
I think this is the start of where we're going to start seeing big name car makers join up into sim sports.
Nice.
because we are getting a game soon
Yep.
that is heavily involved in esports, and that's Ren Sport,
Oh, nice.
which is backed by ESL.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
By the way, that M Sport Ford Puma looks unbelievable. Is it Puma or Focus?
It's Puma
Oh.
for the new WRC car.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, that looks nice.
unbelievable looking. It's like a bulkier version of the Ford Fiesta.
Yeah, but it is a Ford Puma.
Yeah.
Just dropped and put a body kit on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is pretty special.
We have Ennis at top of the table here. Oh, wait,
No, Branko.
Branko at the top. He's just gone over there. So, good laps there. Low 40s. I suspect Cornish will be in.
Isn't a quality lap around here somewhere in the 138?
Is it?
I mean that's just off the. That's previous.
No,
Or is that too quick? I don't. I really should. I really should check these things. Before we start, but I never do.
What we'll have to do in the future, next season, is Wednesday nights is like practice.
Well, we can't give away everybody's secrets.
Like a full-on practice session.
Could you imagine doing that? That would just be Simcade. That's when we're doing Simcade full time. When we can afford to do.
Actually, we do practice and qualifying on the Wednesday, then the race on Thursday.
Yeah.
And then there's no faffing about. It's like straight in, put the people into their slots and go.
Yeah, when me and you can afford to do that,
Yeah.
we'll do it. Until then, we shall continue.
Yeah.
So, Barenko at the moment, it's P1 with a 140.745. I am expecting, somewhere Cornish, the two. Cornish Mantis and Big Cornish haven't set a lap. It's like Cornish are just coming through sector 2 at the moment.
Yeah.
Bit of a tricky section. This is flat out left-hander. As you are hitting your braking point for the downhill left-hander, it's tricky. It's so strange. You've got to be careful of that wall, the curbing, but keep it as far to that right-hand side as possible.
Well, that's the thing about I'm like just on board with Simi now as he goes down through. It's quite deceiving as well because the majority of us, I do think, still use the braking marker.
Yep.
And if you brake where it says you do brake, you're in the wall.
Yes. Yeah.
So you have to brake it before it. And I don't know if many people picked that up. It's Simi very close to the wall there through the final corner. Which has caught out quite a few people. Caught me out in quali. You should have seen it in quali. Oh, I didn't even hit it with the front wheel. I hit it with the back wheel, and it just ripped the wheel off.
Yeah, we don't get the privilege of seeing that, which is unfortunate. Yeah.
But the only alternative with F2 qualifying is 30 minutes.
Yeah, it is a bit. It goes from one extreme to the other, doesn't it?
Yeah. There's no in between.
I don't understand how you can go. I know that they've tried to cut this down. That's the reason why this is 18 minutes, because it's a combined of the 3 sessions of the hour.
Yeah.
But I don't understand how you can go from why F2 can't be either have an 18 minute or a 10 minute.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
It's silly, but maybe in the future it would be nice if we could set it manually like Gran Turismo. So we can put it. It's a 15-minute quali and it's a 12-lap race.
Yes.
Rather than having this, 25% or 50%.
Yep. As Gillo's just putting in the chat saying it feels like the racing line was from last year's game, and they've just copied it across. I mean,
Could well be.
Yeah, but it's relative, isn't it? If that makes sense, it changes from when you brake and how fast you're going, and so they've obviously based it off something.
Yeah.
Something with a lot more brake pressure.
Dynamic.
Yeah. So yes, that is dynamic's probably the better word. Yep.
Did he have any issues here?
The two Cornishes. Footy? Oh, Footy's in the. When did he join?
Oh, he joined in between.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah.
Is Footy having issues? Unless he's got no
very
fuel?
Slow. I think he's low on fuel. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Let's see if he goes in the pit, which I think he is.
It's one way of doing it.
Yeah, he's away into the pit. So
Yep.
low on fuel.
So
Stevie heads down.
the two Cornish boys, 1 and 2. Interesting. That was the same as the F2 race as well.
Which is quite good. And I think Cornish maybe find the pace a little bit. Because he really has struggled
Yeah.
up until now, but the last few races he's been quite good. Like, where's is he in the standings? Is that in there? I don't even have it in the Discord. It's on the website.
Yeah, I don't even have it come up on here. That's how poor we are at the moment. But we are only a few races in. And as we know, F2 is obviously you are leading that. And you probably will retain that as well. The lead. We will have that go up on the screen as well.
Yeah. I think I'll be on... Actually, I don't know where I will be. Because I need to check after. I think there's going to be a few penalties.
Ooh. Well, the instance, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just whilst we have a bit of everybody's in the pits, don't forget, guys, it is important to YouTube's algorithm, and it is important to us here at Simcade, but please do like, follow, and subscribe, and do give us a comment if you think that this, if we're doing a good job, and if we're not doing a good job, and if you'd like things to change. If you want to get rid of Ninja, I can do that. I mean, I have the power.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. I really don't. But, guys, it does mean a lot, so...
I officially announced my retirement.
Hit the buttons. No, you can't do that to me.
Just walk off. I'm done.
No, but as I was saying to Dodo before, it is like, I don't mind the switching in the F2. F2 is great. We've got a bit of a battle going on track here with Ennis. He's been doing a bit of racing. He's invalidated. There's a Ferrari in front who kindly gets out of his way. Just is it a Ferrari or an Alfa Romeo? Kindly gets out of his way.
Romeo.
A little bit too late, but never mind. Yeah, as I was saying to Dodo, it's all right doing the F2, having a bit of a guest. And I'll tell you what, it was one hell of a guest, was Dodo. A reigning F1 champion.
I hope he enjoyed it.
I think he did. He wants to come back, so I think I might have done something right.
Yeah. I think it's also a good thing to have like a little group of commentary, so it's not the same every week.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Well, I was saying for the F2, mix it up, but for the F1, I think we're going to try and keep it as consistent as we can.
Yeah. You're like the crofty of commentary, it's like you're always there.
Yeah.
Whereas he'll occasionally get someone else with him.
Man, I'd love to have some of the stars that he has, though. Not that there's anything wrong with you or Dodo, but...
Oh, but yeah,
come on.
Think about it, it's like sitting and talking with like Button and Rosberg and stuff like that there.
Yeah. That'd be great, wouldn't it? As we have a retired footy from the recession.
Yeah. Now, where is he? Retired?
He's
in the pits?
6. Yeah, I don't think he made it on track.
Yeah. Just on board here with Lance at the minute.
Oh, go on, let's go on board with Fenton, who has, I'd say, a bit struggled with this track.
He has, and it's one of those tracks that takes a long time to get where you can gain the time. But some of these corners are like really slow, and if you accelerate too soon, then you have to get back slowing again. So it's all about getting that consistency, and you can make so much time in the castle. It's quite smooth through there. Yeah, it's this section I love.
Yeah, the uphill, downhill. I'd love, just like Monaco, just love to drive this track without it being a track. Just drive. Yeah. Oh, a bit loose there from Fenton. I think that might have been the G29 snap that he got.
Yeah. Hopefully he will be back on his normal hardware soon.
Oh, it's somewhere in France, didn't he?
Yeah, I think it's on its way back.
Yeah, that was a very quick turnaround there from Thrustmaster.
Yeah. Quite good customer support.
It is, yeah, they are.
Oh, Nance has pulled out of this. Quick stop for tyres, back out again, 4 minutes left.
He was saying over the weekend that he was struggling with the track on ACC, which was Barcelona, struggling to get to grips with that, and then all of a sudden pulls out the win. So I think, but this is a lot more technical, obviously, as we know.
Yeah. I don't know if you clocked V2's video earlier.
Nope. Where's that?
In ACC, I think it is. So V2's away on a little break.
Right. Okay.
But he's still practicing.
He's on a break, but he's still practicing.
He's still practicing, and if you watch the video, you'll see how he's practicing.
I can't say that.
It's quite funny. I think it's an ACC.
I don't think it is.
Or is it ACC General? No, it's not. So it must be in Gran Turismo.
Anyway, on
yes,
is it Gran Turismo chat? Right. I'll have a look at that. I'll have a look at that in a second. Yeah, oh, I see it. Yeah, there it is. What I was going to say is I've just been looking in the F1 general chat just a quick. Well, I like to keep what's going on here, what's going on in our chat.
Yeah.
Dodo has completed, as he calls it, the Nico Dodoberg cycle, which has beat the goal in equal machinery, which would be beating Cornish last season.
Yeah.
Retired after one season. Obviously, we know Nico Rosberg did a lot more seasons, and then became a pundit. So he has completed the Nico cycle. Congratulations there, Dodo. You never know. I might let you back.
Yeah. Oh. I've been praising Golf Maniac for the last few weeks.
Yep.
And he's on a flyer here at the minute. Hopefully
Do you
he
know,
can improve.
Just on board with him, to be fair. Yes, his pace is, it's good. Really good, as he does put himself on speed 6, yeah.
Yeah. He's definitely been practicing. That's a really good lap.
Tom accidentally chose a preset instead of his actual
setup.
That's effort, that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've all done it. It's easily done.
Yeah. Golf Maniac less than a second behind the top time. That's a massive improvement from a couple of seasons ago where Golf wasn't slow, but it was, maybe 2.5 seconds behind. So a second and a half in Formula One is a lot. Yeah,
it is. When you consider in real life the car budgets and driver, how do I put this without being horrible? Driver ratings. Is that a nice way of putting it? It is all about sitting there constantly going around, consistent. That you can go around and do one flying lap, but you've got to be consistent. And I read a post, I was reading something, an esports person, so for every 100 laps that you complete around the circuit consistently, you'll be a tenth faster every 100 laps. So you imagine the time and effort you have to put in.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Just watching Cornish Mantis go through the castle section. I'm quite sad that nobody's spun there. I think after my little laughter warning, everybody's taking it a bit. Yeah.
But it'd be different in the race.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. They're all good in the F2. I think this is why we're all 2 seconds slow, because they're all taking it as it clips the wall there. I think this is where they're losing the 2 seconds through the castle section.
It's possible. But then these cars, completely different breed this year.
Yeah. Ground effects, not as much downforce.
Yeah. I didn't do any time trial in F1, you see, so I don't know what times they were doing.
Cornish Mantis is going to cross the line. He does pick up
he takes
pole
position away
at the end, but Cornish
is faster.
Is faster, and he is just coming through the second sector as we are hitting the end of quali. Everybody is out on track apart from those who have already finished, which is a big disappointment there from Simi. He's down in P11. It looks like he's had a bit of a struggle in qualifying, but can he make up for it in the race? Cornish has gone purple, sector 2, but as we know, that is the game glitch.
No, I do think he is 6/10 up, so this should put him back on pole position.
To 139s, I wasn't far off if he can.
Yeah, I think he will get into the high 139s.
Yeah.
And I think whoever's ahead of there is just too far away for the slipstream. But
just crossed the line with 139.8, so it did lose a little bit of time.
Yeah.
At the end,
Mantis will be very unhappy with that, I think.
No, I'd be happy with P2.
Oh, I don't know. Taking pole away from Cornish and then the last second losing it again. Yeah, no.
I think Cornish
I think it'll be... I don't know if there's a word for happy, but disappointed at the same time.
Yeah, a bit disappointment, I guess. Just watching Ennis, who looks like he is the last one to cross the line. I don't have the deltas up, so I can't tell if it's up or down on his times. I know you will. Maybe too
No, I
late to
can't
see it.
see it on this. I know he's too far back. 38, 39, 40.
0.8.
No,
He does
he-
improve, but did not improve by 10th, but didn't improve on his position. So that is the end of qualifying. I actually think I prefer the one-shot qualifying.
I prefer the one-shot quality as well, but I don't think
It
the
suits
top
it.
guys do.
No.
But maybe I should just do what you do and just put the foot down and just like, no, we're doing one-shot quality now.
I don't do that.
No, you totally didn't do that earlier.
No. Right, anyway, a quick run through the grid, 25 seconds to get through this. We've got Cornish, P1, followed by Cornish Mantis, Brenko in P3, Stevie, Ennis, Golf, Fenton, Jack, Footy and Danny round up the top 10 with Simi, Tom, Polyblar and Golden Flame, who did not set a time. P14, last man. I hope Simi can get up there. I know he can. I know he's got the pace. It's just how much can the two Cornish cousins? Are they actually cousins?
I don't know if they're cousins. We call them cousins, I know. But we have got them, it's Cornish and Mantis.
It is, Matt. Yeah, I know that
You
there
know,
was a big to do about that, wasn't there? A bit ago,
not really.
where Cornish Mantis wanted to change his name, but it looks like he wasn't allowed by the old Cornish gods. He had to keep it.
Yeah. You could never leave Cornwall.
No, sorry. Our humour is absolutely terrible.
It is quite funny, though. It's like just seeing things around the internet and it's like coming across gamer tags with Cornish in it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there with Cornish in their gamer tag.
Yeah, it's a bit of a... Yeah. You're right, though.
Yeah.
How many last Ninja Cows are there? I wouldn't suspect there'd be a lot of Ninja Cows.
Oh, I'm the last one.
I was waiting for that there.
Yeah. Way to bring it up.
What a way to bring it up.
Yeah, it's a tough subject to talk about, being the last one of my kind.
I know. Oh,
anyways,
have we got a formation lap? We have got a formation lap. There we
Yeah.
go. Formation
Panic.
lap.
Yeah, there's no formation lap in the F2 because it doesn't allow it.
I was saying before, that's a bit crazy that it doesn't do that.
Yeah, but I think it's just because it's the shorter race. The other one does.
Yeah. It looks like they're all racing down into turn 2 here. So we do have a pit stop, don't we?
We do, yes.
So it's saying soft mediums, but I can tell you now that I'm just going to put the details on. We do have a bit of a split grid again for tyre choice. We've got both Cornishes on, Cornish and Cornish Mantis on mediums with Stevie, Fenton, Jack, Footy and Simi. All the mediums. The rest of the softs, it's Barenko, Ennis, Golf, Danny, Tom, Polyblar and Golden Flame. So they're looking to pick up some places here. Barenko definitely is a bit of the one that wants to make up them places, sitting in P3. If he can jump these two, hold out. It's only 13 laps, so it's pretty short.
Yeah, I think Barenko's got a good choice there.
Mm.
I'm actually surprised Cornish and Mantis didn't go and soft settle to, pull away from this group.
I think they've got the pace between them.
I am surprised about Golden Flame as well, though.
Yeah.
I feel that he should have gone on to the medium because you don't want to be on the soft tire and fighting with people at the back of the grid.
No.
You're just going to use up the advantage that the soft will give you.
And sitting at the back of that grid, you can, as long as you don't get involved, you can just watch the cars disappear.
Yeah.
I know that, was it Fenton collected somebody in the F2 race because there was no ghosting and took himself out, or the other way around.
Yeah.
Bit unfortunate there. But it happens.
It happens. And I think it's kind of like football. Some decisions will go for you, some will go against you, but over the course of the season, everything should, equal itself out.
So what you're saying is Fernandez shouldn't have got that goal last week because it was offside?
Yes. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't watch it.
I don't know. Anyway, we don't talk about football here. We talk about F1. I'm joking. As we do have 2 disqualifications, they must have had a coming together of Ennis and Golf Maniac.
Yeah.
So they
a nice little grid of 14 for Baku isn't bad at all.
No, 1 disqualification there for not in his marks as Golden Flames. As we got the light sequence starts at 3, 4, and 5. And the lights out, and we are racing. It looks like a bit of a slow start there from Cornish. Mantis has dropped down a place already. Brenko, in the inside of it looks like there's a collection there of, and there is lap 1, turn 1 carnage.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there now. So
there's Footy and Brenko getting very close there between the 2 of them, and it is just a pile up of cars as we're all jostling for position. 5-second penalty there for corner cutting for Ennis. I don't think he had a great deal of way to go, if that makes any sort of sense.
Yeah. It's one of those things, isn't it?
But Footy and Brenko still continuing. That's very, very close racing. We do know that Brenko... Oh, there's a round! Oh, it's a round! Was that Ennis around? He's dragged somebody else with him, I believe, unfortunately. I didn't see who he took around with him.
Oh, there's carnage here.
There's bits everywhere. There's bits everywhere. Golf Maniac has managed to... What I will say... Kudos to Golden Flame, back of the grid to P3 in half a lap.
That's just insanity. I don't even know what's going on there. I think everyone got caught out at the start there, I think.
Yep. And Golden Flame is on soft tyres.
He is. So I said at the start of the race, it's like, I think this is a bad choice. He should be on medium. He's on soft now. He can go chasing, and he is already...
But looks like Footy's having a bit of issues. He's sideways there. That's I don't think I've seen that before.
That was a beautiful overtake from Golden Flame around the outside.
It was. A bit of a train here now as Golf Maniac is chasing down Barenko. A bit of slipstream. Setups involved here as well as Cornish has taken a 5.7 second lead. I can't see. I've got a horrible shot. It looks like everybody, because there's no DRS, has managed to just slot in behind each other. Again, a bit loose there from Cornish Mantis as well. A bit eager to get on the power. He's got Danny breathing all the way down his neck, and he's all out of shapes. It's Cornish. They're not liking it. We've got a safety car.
Do we?
There is a safety car, yes. Is it?
Yeah,
or is it a virtual
Ennis is
safety car? The virtual?
I think it's a virtual safety car because there's no safety car on track.
No. I wish it'd tell us this.
Because normally you'd see the little yellow circle, but there's no yellow circle.
No, but instead of it just saying yellows in sector 1, 2, and 3, it'd be just nice to have. Oh, by the way, it's a virtual safety car.
Yeah. Well, Simi's up to 7th.
Yep.
After all that. So, it's a little bit of improvement. It's very difficult to tell what happened there, but, you know. Oh, Paul Billar picked up a drive-through penalty for...
Speeding in the... speeding under the virtual safety car. And there's a car around there as well.
Is that Lance?
That's Fenton, it is.
In the castle?
No, just before.
Oh.
You are lucky. You're not going to get laughed at. It's okay. Is this spinning up them rear wheels? He's got to let the car... Oh, it's ghosted anyway.
Yeah.
As he lets Footy through. That is a complete full wing. Disappeared.
Yeah.
Back to the garage. As Cornish is just slightly, ever so slightly pulling away from Golden Flame, who has Barenko. And Golf Maniac, again, you're praising him, is there. We've got a four-way battle here for P2.
Yeah, and of course there'll be no DRS or another 3. Oh, wait, no, DRS in the... Oh, yeah, because it's only a virtual.
So we have DRS.
Paulie Billar is retired, so he's crashed out, has he?
I'm not sure the next car through that.
Oh, Mantis really late in the brakes there. Almost took out Golf Maniac. Just managed to avoid him. And we have another virtual safety car.
No, that's an actual safety car.
Oh, no, this is a full safety car this time. I think that is because of Paulie Billar as he got damage. Yes, so he's caught the wall and he's lost the front left wing. So, yeah, this is really unfortunate for Cornish.
Because it bunches everybody back up, what I would say, and we're not far enough into the race to say chuck on a set of softs, I don't think.
No, I don't know if the soft runners can get away with the mediums.
Well, I'd say the other way around, yeah.
They might be able to do. Actually, they probably will. I think it would make sense to go in now, stick on a set of mediums, because the safety car is going to be out for another lap or two.
Yep.
And then go to the end of the race. So Lance is sticking on hards, and Jack has stuck on softs. So he probably should have went to hards there.
Yep.
Because he's going to have to. I feel he's going to have to pit again. But he might get away with it. 7 laps or so in the softs, maybe. I don't know. But Footy, I know he's got mediums on. Stevie's on the hard. Tom's on the mediums. All new tyres. So it's going to be interesting. It is the soft runners are going to be
struggling
here. Do they go in and pit, or do they stay out and have to pit later?
You see,
Cornish is staying out.
I think Cornish's only option is to stay out and build the gap after, as pretty much everybody behind him now that was on the soft tyres is getting rid of him.
Yeah, Mantis moving up into
Golf,
Stevie
yeah.
is DNF'd.
Oh,
he's crashed into the wall.
you're very quick at reacting to these. I'm just watching the pit stops like, la-di-da.
I'll keep it an eye. Yeah, so he's in the wall at turn whatever that is. Yeah, Lance is just driving past him there now. Jack's coming up to him.
The car's disappeared already.
Yeah, so yeah,
Baku is taking its victims again, isn't it?
it's quite rare for to crash onto the safety car. So was Stevie pushing too much there?
Just
Maybe
try and
he
catch up.
did go onto the hard tires.
Yep.
Just no grip in them. But yeah, I don't know what's going through Cornish's head or Mantis' head right now. In the sense of, are they thinking, do we run late, stick on softs with like 3 or 4 laps to go, hope for another safety car maybe?
Well, you see, now we'll just check the tyres, but I'm pretty sure everybody but... Yeah, you see, everybody is now on the medium tyres. All them brand new Golden Flame, Golf, Barenko, Danny, Simi. I mean, it's a win-win, isn't it? You know, everybody apart from the top 2 has stopped.
Yeah. And do they pit now and go to the back of the grid, or do they wait, pit, and then maybe 10 seconds behind the group?
Yeah. The thing is, if they keep pitting, the safety car will just be out for longer.
Yeah.
Because...
But I think they can get in, pit, and get back out before this... before Lance, Jack, and Footy catches up with the pack.
Yeah, because they have to be in Sector 3, or they all have to be in the same sector for the safety car to come in. Unless there's only, is it 3 laps left? Because the game doesn't allow finishing under safety car.
Yeah. So, Stevie locked up with no front wing. That's unfortunate. And it is that tricky downhill corner as well, so... Okay, so Tom is in the pits. What is Tom doing?
So in theory, he should be in and out. Yes. Oh, I don't know. See, this is going to push him way back. The grid is having a new front wing.
New front wing, so did he pick up a bit of damage? His new medium's on, so... I think this is good for Tom. He's back of the grid, more or less. As Footy is pitting as well. Did Footy pick up more damage? He did. Another new front wing. The Red Bull guys are just swapping front wings here like crazy.
I just think this prolongs the safety car even further and makes it even harder for the front 2. Because they really do have a bit of a tough decision to make. How far into this race can they go without... Oh, there's a bit of a nudge there from Golf and Golden Flame. Look at that none of them picked up a penalty, because this game used to be pretty hot on putting penalties out.
Yeah. At this point, there's no real need to be right up in someone's grill.
No. No, we do sort of say, have a bit of respect. Unless you're going to get the warning for you're too far behind. just leave each other a bit of room.
I think we will see the safety car in this lap, though.
Here's hoping that Butty can catch up just a little bit more.
Yeah, because he's just come through the castle now. And by the time they get down the main street, he should be back up with them, hopefully.
Yep.
We'll soon see. There we go. Safety car in this lap.
Yeah,
Nice.
so it does look like they're all within... Yes, it is. It's just caught up. As Footy... as Cornish now is going to back up that pack as much as he can. He has got a bit of a buffer here with Mantis, I think, as Golf has picked up a 5-second penalty with Golden Flame. There you go, you see. The game has chosen, and it looks like the two front runners... Yeah, so as I said, Cornish has got that buffer.
Yeah. Now, depending on when Mantis goes... Oh, no, Footy's already caught it. I was going to say, if Cornish goes now, Footy will be at like a higher pace coming back to grab the rest of these. But when does he go? He doesn't want to go too early.
It's the line, isn't it, here?
It's quite long straight. The slipstream's quite... There he goes.
It's off. Everybody seemed to be quite aware there's not that much. Everybody's jostling for the slipstream and not much jostling for position. As Barenko went up the inside of Golf, as Simi... Has Danny had an issue? As well as
Danny,
Footy?
I think Danny got squeezed out a little bit. And Footy had to like lift off. Otherwise he was going to be in the back of him there. So Footy probably would have overtaken Lance. But he had to slow Danny in front of him, so had to get out of the move. Danny has spun Lance. That's unfortunate on Lance. He didn't lose too much time though.
No, they're still at the back of the grid. This bit is crucial for Golden Flame. He needs to either stick with or pass Mantis and Cornish.
Yeah.
Same for Barenko as well, and to pick up some good points for them too. It doesn't really matter for Golf Maniac, really. Benefits.
No, not really, but I think he'd like to get a good finish on this.
I think it's not about the points per se when it comes to next season. I think it'll be more consistency. Who's improved? Who's been a good boy and who's not been a good boy or girl?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, and Cornish Mantis is around.
He is.
It looks like he got too much on that curb.
All that time gained gone.
It is indeed. It's cruel game is Formula 1.
That it is. Very unfortunate. But yeah, this gives Golden Flame a bit of clean air now to get after Cornish.
It's just got to stick with him. That's all he has to do. Stick with him.
Yeah. But he's got a very fast Barenko in behind him as well. We know Barenko's quick. Just Barenko sometimes lacks that bit of consistency.
Yep. He has picked it up recently, though.
He has. I think a lot of people have.
Yeah.
It's taken him about 6 months to get used to it, but...
Well, what's he said? Barenko 2.0? That's what he's called himself in chat. The clip of the wall there from Golf. There's yellow flags at the back of the grid as well, I think, with Cornish and Fenton. Mantis and Fenton, sorry.
I don't know if Lance went off at turn 1. Or if he was tapped again.
Through the castle section for Barenko and Golden Flame, keeping it nice and tidy between the two of them. Oh, a bit of a wobble there from Golden Flame.
He managed to hold it though.
Did. Still, the castle section has still not got a victim.
No.
I'm going to start getting sad if I can't laugh at somebody. Oh, as Fenton's around just prior to the castle section.
Fenton struggling with the track now. Oh, Footy, don't be going too deep. Yeah, Footy's managed to catch up to the back of Jack here. Which is a nice little battle for 5th. As well. Took too much curb though.
Looks like Fenton's either struggling with... it's glitching a bit. He might be struggling with the lobby.
Oh, is he?
But and also...
No,
he was a second ago. He was just going through a castle. It was very blocky.
Yeah. Oh, someone's in the pit. Golf Maniac is in the pit.
Okay.
Is he one of the drivers that...
No,
Didn't
he's
have
pit.
a
It has to be for a new
first
front
stop.
wing.
Yeah, so Carney's is the only one that hasn't stopped.
It is for a new front wing. He has no front wing whatsoever. Does Golf?
Yeah, I wonder where he picked that up at.
I did hear a bit of a love tap with the wall coming down the main straight on the last lap, so I don't know whether that was half of it and then the other half was gone. Oh, as Barenko there takes a slide into the wall as well. Fenton has damage on the bottom of the car and the rear wing. That would explain. Yeah, that's very, very
That's
hard.
unfortunate.
It is. The rear wing damage on this game has been an absolute game changer. Oh, as Barenko nearly goes straight on in the castle section. It is revolutionised this game on how damage works, as there's yellow flags in sector 2. Has somebody been it into the castle? They have!
Yes, they have.
2 people!
Danny.
There's Danny and Tom.
Yeah.
I've
Don't
seen that.
struggle with the castle.
I'm going to laugh. It happens to the best of us. Unlucky boys.
This AJ guy.
Sorry.
Disgraceful.
I'm the one getting sacked,
Oh no,
really.
Footy smacked the wall. He's lost a bit of the front wing. And that's
Safety car.
again-
That is a safety car.
That's a full safety car.
That is a full safety car, and that, my friend, is how Cornish plays his games. That is like footy. Call me a safety car. It's happening. I'm joking. That's not how it works. But it's just
So he is going to be on the sauce. Where will he come out? He's not going to be too far away.
no
Now,
P3
has Golden Flame has got out
and in front of the safety car.
in front of the safety car.
Why has that happened? But he's going so slow. Oh, it's
No,
letting everybody through.
Yeah, so the
Okay.
safety car is just going to pull over to the side of the track now.
Yes, yeah. Cornish is a bit confused there by the situation. I would be too. It's very strange how it didn't pick up the leader. I don't know if it got confused because the leader pit straight away.
I think because Golden Flame got out and passed it before the safety car came out of the pit. It's strange, but this means that Cornish is going to be sitting in third on fresh soft tires. Barenko in fourth in fresh soft tires. And we've got Golden Flame and Simi. Simi up into second place. I think he'll be very happy with that. On 5-lap-old mediums. So I do feel they're going to be sitting ducks at the start of this. But it depends if they can hold on or not. As Jack is pitted for fresh softs, Thomas fresh softs, Danny fresh mediums, and Lance fresh softs. Quite interesting.
We have a bit of a split grid when it comes
Yeah.
to tyres now. Only 3 victims to Baku so far, with Stevie, Polyblar, and Ennis. However, we have had lots of victims with front wings.
Yeah.
I
The front
believe
wing
was
budget
yes.
is
Oof.
quite high.
Williams will be having a bit of a nervous breakdown, I'd say.
Yeah.
I believe what's going to happen here is it's going to pick up a few of the drivers, and I think the likes of Cornish and below maybe. Oh, as we've got a Williams, not Williams, a McLaren.
So Simi's pit it. He's put on softs. That's a very smart move from Simi. Very smart move.
P4 in the bag. Anyway, what I was about to say is I believe what's going to happen here is it's going to carry on straight away. The safety car will come in straight away.
I think it'll come in lap 11.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think it's 2 laps to go.
You're more in the know than I am, I suppose.
So, yeah, they end of lap 11, start of 12.
So maybe the likes of Benton and Danny might just get to the back of the grid. Might just, as we've
I
got.
think they might just catch back up. It might even come in this lap. If there's enough people caught back up to it. And there's still quite a few corners to go there.
There is. I think the notification line is just to the downhill left-hander, as it
Yeah.
just hit sector 3. So we'll find out as that wonderful Aston Martin takes us around uphill and then sharp left downhill.
We don't even have an Aston Martin in the race.
No, we don't actually. Oh,
It's a bit strange.
it is. And the safety car is going to take us around one more time. So you're right.
Another lap, yeah. Although sometimes it does that weird thing where it's just like, I'm going to the pit now, and just pulls off.
Yeah. Yeah. The game is full of wonderful glitches, isn't it? I mean, what was in the update that caught everybody out by surprise was George Russell's end plate colour now different, or steering
I think
wheel,
it's
or
on the
what?
tires or something they got there.
Yeah.
Some strange thing.
I was like, thanks for changing that. I'm sure we were all really annoyed about that. And his number colour was wrong, wasn't it? Was his?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
I have a feeling though that F1 23
Yep.
will be the first F1 game completely under EA's control.
Oh.
With no, like this here game started with Cody's, like they'd already done a year's work on it.
Yep. Oh, you mean a fully fledged
Yeah.
collaboration, not...
Yeah, development time.
Yep.
Like completely with EA's resources.
Yeah. Which, as we know, is massive.
Help.
Yeah.
It should help a lot. So I'm hoping that next season's game is just...
Could we see an integration with Frostbite?
Ooh. I don't know.
Because, as we know, Frostbite is a wonder... Yeah, well, it's on everything, isn't it?
Unbound. Their new Need for Speed game is Frostbite, I think.
But they have been since it came out, I think, because it's real life deterioration, isn't it? Or something.
Yeah.
It simulates wear and tear, or like so. Say, I don't know, the marbles on the ground. You'd see that, or
Can you imagine that
walls. Oh yeah.
Destruction in F1. Not like the car like completely destroying itself, but like parts of an F1 car like breaking down. Like you get the front wishbone, is gone or something like that there.
Yeah, and you wouldn't just see you hit a wall, and you wouldn't just see the snap of a wheel tethering and flapping around. You'd actually see bits of carbon fibre go. That could be interesting. Could be something to see. If it is integrated, we don't know yet, and we have many months before it is official. As a safety car is in this lap.
At least another 6 months anyway. But we do have another racing game from Cody's coming soon.
Do we?
Yeah.
I guess you can't tell us.
WRC game.
Oh yes, I have heard of those.
Yeah,
Yes.
so, yeah, we haven't heard anything officially.
No.
Or unofficially even. It's just we know that Cody's have the license, or EA now as such, so should be fun.
I think the EA back into Cody's has been groundbreaking for them. I think it may seem like a bit of a backwards move for such a big company.
Yeah.
But I think it's worked out in great time.
Great for racing fans. That's all I say.
Yeah.
So, when will Golden Flame go?
Golden Flame has gone. He was followed a bit closer there as Cornish Mantis takes a move on Simi. It looks like Simi was not ready for that, but it looks like he's just actually recovered quite well.
Yeah, he's break really
surprising,
late in, but
yeah.
it has been caught out now. Mantis going to have the inside for turn 2. And,
There's a bit of a clip of the wall pushing. Yeah. But I think there's racing room given. Is allowing footy. Oh, they are going to go 3 wide. 4 because there's a Haas in the background there.
Yeah, no,
Simi's coming the inside. No, all nice and tidy. I think we all want to finish the race. Yeah. Mantis
got a bit loose.
Yep, struggling again. Has allowed Simi back through and Footy up into P4 with no penalties as Golden Flame's dropping down the grid as well.
The Golden Flame have a little spin there.
Barenko is all the way. He's got no front wing.
He's almost in the wall. So
he has no front
wing somewhere.
As Barenko is all over the back of Cornish.
Oh, he got a slow exit there though. What is Golden Flame going to do here? Is it worth pitting?
With everybody so bunched up, it's going to be a slam dunk him at the back of the grid. What I would just suggest is take it very easy, allow the cars to go through that are extremely fast, and then pick your battles.
Yeah.
If he pits, he's last.
Yeah. Oh, Simi a bit late on the brakes. Jack trying to send it up the inside of him. But Simi's able to hold on there, get a good exit, and now we're down into the quick... Oh, Simi's offline a bit though. Ooh, very close to the wall. As we have lost Tom.
We have.
Oh, Lance.
And Golf.
Oh!
It's taking 2 people out there, accidentally, I think.
I don't know if he actually took him out. I think Golf crashes a completely different part of the wall.
Oh, they are. They are a couple hundred meters.
Quite far behind.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
Oh, there we go, Simi. Oh dear.
And
That's
now we've
Danny.
got 2 drivers with no front wing.
A drag race with no front wing is Danny and Jack. And the only one out of all of them to have a front wing still intact is Simi.
Yeah.
Again, Golden Flame is just hanging on to P3 here with Footy and Cornish Mantis behind him. I don't think he's going to be able to keep them behind for much longer.
No.
This is not helping Footy at all.
Oh,
it's wide. They are. This is not going to happen. Oh, it is. It did.
Oh.
That is Footy out the race. That is not what you want to see.
Oh, no.
I did. I'm not going to laugh at that one because that is being a victim there.
That is really unfortunate for Footy, and I suspect that will definitely be in the incident room after this.
This Golden Flame is ghosted out, and I think Cornish Mantis. I'm not quite sure what's happening here. This Danny is retired as well. I think Golden Flame is just trying too hard to keep a hold of P3.
Yeah. And I don't know if he can because Mantis is all over the back of him. Cornish does win the race.
He does, yeah, with Brenko P2.
Second.
I don't know. He's still got the slipstream. Must have had all of his ERS left. And he does hold off to get P3. That's very close to cross the line there. Between Golden Flame and Mantis. But I think there's going to be a few steward reviews about that.
I suspect we'll have a late night some of these nights.
Yeah.
With that. But yes, crazy races Baku, as always. Gotta love a street circuit.
This Golden Flame does pick up the game's driver of the day. If you want a quick post in chat who you feel was driver of the day. It's V2. Hello V2. I hope you are enjoying your little wee break that you're on. Still practicing as hard as ever, I hear. We'll just run through the 13 drivers, no, actually less than that did classify as finishing with Cornish taking P1, followed by Braincore. Golden Flame picking up a bit of a controversial P3, but we'll see what happens in the stewarding results for that. The Cornish Mantis. Jack picking up a fantastic P5, I think he needed that. With Fenton, Simi, Danny, Footy picking up the people who did finish. Actually, no, sorry. Footy and Danny didn't finish the race completely, but they were classified, along with Golf Maniac and Tom, who were, again, classified as finishers. DNFs of Stevie, Polyblar and Ennis. Polyblar and Ennis taken quite early on. With Stevie, again, was quite early on, to be fair. Well, let's hear from the top 3. I'm just going to move over to the post-race scene. We shall move into the commentary box as well. Sorry, podium chat.
Podium, yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, there we go. Podium chat, there we go.
We can't show.
And the chat is exploding up. Hello, Branko.
Hello. That was pretty fast.
How is things?
Honestly, a mess.
A mess. Okay, yeah. It was a bit chaotic on stream.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's Baku. And Baku's always going to have this craziness to it. The joys of a street circuit. Did you enjoy the race, though?
I mean, kinda. It was a little bit of an issue with the throttle problems that I've been having and wing damage and such, and the game not letting you change your wing.
Did you run out of wings?
No. What happened was when the safety car came out, it was so late for me in the lap that I tried to go into the pit lane. I was starting to swerve there, but because my engineer kept talking, I couldn't set on the MFD to pit and change my wing. And then when I tried to change it, it was just locked on auto, so I couldn't set it to yes. And for some reason in this game, if it's on auto, it doesn't change your wing sometimes. So we just didn't do that. So I was stuck with no front wing those final few laps.
Fun.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like it's a game, and there's always going to be issues, and especially with Baku, especially there at the end.
Yeah, I didn't see
there was a lot going on.
Yeah, after the last safety car, it was yeah.
Because who was leading the race there? That was Golden Flame. I don't know if Golden Flame's coming into the podium.
He should be. Wait, I'm literally in a party with him on PlayStation. I could tell him to get in. Get into the party, man. They're waiting for you.
I think he's taking a bombardment in the chat.
Yeah,
is what I can what I've seen at the moment. Anyway, we'll just quickly HL. We'll just let him. I know he was just having his dinner prior to the F1, so that's why he had to disappear. Congratulations on the F2 win. I didn't realise you were classified as an F2 driver. That's probably because I think that you're too good for that, but that's not my call. How was that for you, the F2? It seemed pretty chaotic at the start, but you managed to finish, which is a good thing.
Absolutely, and especially after a disappointing ACC race, I think it felt nice to finish a race. After the ACC, it was a very bad reminder of the season I had last season in Gran Turismo. But in the F2, I thought it was a good result because it's kind of my first street circuit outside of Monaco, or motorbike street circuits, and in these downforce cars, I'm definitely not used to it. And in these street circuits, it's absolutely paramount to really try and anticipate as much as you can.
Well, it is, and with the chaos of what happened in the F2, and obviously we've just seen in the F1, it is paramount to keep clean and utmost keep away from them walls. So well done on doing that, and congratulations on taking your first win in F2.
Thank you very much.
No, congratulations. And we shall get on to corner shoe yet again. That's taken 2 for 2 again today. Congratulations on the win. Both pole positions, both wins. That is absolutely fantastic driving today. And it was a bit of... we were a bit worried that you wouldn't make it with the tyre choices and with the safety cars, but again, pulled it right out of the bag.
It got a bit touch and go. If it wasn't for that safety car, I don't think I would have been in it, I still had to pit. There was 5 laps left or 4 laps left when I was just about to cross the line, and then a safety car appeared, and I just darted across. It was perfect timing. I couldn't have asked. It was like a sign from God. It was bloody lovely. But after that, I was behind Golden Flame and got underway. Good restart. After turn, I think it's 5 or 6, after the chicane, he got a little bit squirrely and his back end sort of slipped out. I stuck my nose up the inside, and he was still sort of not in control of the car, so he clattered into me. I lost a bit of my wing, he lost a bit of his wing. It was a bit tough, but other than that, yeah, pretty nice F2 race and a nice F1 race.
I think Baku is one of those tracks that you either nail every lap or you ruin every lap. It's such a... I don't know, to me, it feels like every lap is different. The track changes strangely, even though it doesn't. It just...
I know what you mean.
It's so hard at being consistent at such a strange track, but you absolutely nailed it, and congratulations on both pole positions and both wins there.
Thank you very much.
No, congratulations. On to Brink. I know we did have a quick chat prior to everybody getting into the chat there, but I mean, I'd say a bit of luck was on your side, and obviously some skill. You were really, really close to Cornish at the restart. Did you think about a cheeky overtake, or were you just thinking P2 is where I'm at?
I mean, yeah, considering the fact that I had wing damage during the safety car and everything, I was really not expecting anything. Like, I'm pretty sure I said during the straight at the end of the race, 3 things are sure in life: death, taxes, and Cornish winning a Simcade race. Like, come on.
Pack it in. I'm not hearing that.
I mean,
didn't go a single race last season. Didn't win a single run. It was
no,
top.
but he did get as many P2s as you get P1.
That is very true. That is very true.
But I mean, from my point of view, Branko, I think it just right place, right time. Obviously, unfortunately, you couldn't challenge with the damage. It would have made a fantastic end. But you did give him a bit of a run for his money at the early stages of the restart.
I don't know, I was just trying to keep up waiting for whatever was going to happen. I mean, you can stick your wheel at some corner trying to make the move, but it's such a risky track. Like, I wanted, if anything, to wait for a better moment during the straight and just, like, keep close.
I think,
but yeah, because you can see how it can go, like, with Golden and Cornish.
I think what you need to do is you need to learn Ninja's mind punt, Jedi mind punt that he's got. He's very good at it, so you might want to have a word with Ninja.
I'll teach you my Jedi training.
Yeah.
young Padawan.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Branko and Cornish on the F1 podiums, and obviously HL. Congratulations on your first win in F2, and thank you very much for joining us in the commentary box.
Yes, thank you.
Cheers, lads.
Legends.
All right.
See you soon.
Catch you all next week. Shalom.
Shalom.
He's even getting Branko to say that now at the end of that.
Yeah.
It's a bit sad that we're not going to hear from Golden Flame. I do believe he's taken, I mean, keeping himself a bit quiet, I believe.
Yeah, it's it's one of those things. After the race, I think everyone needs half an hour or whatever.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I've had to many times had to go for a walk after a race.
At the end of the day, it's only a game. We're here just to have a little bit of fun.
It is, and I think emotions and adrenaline is usually a bit high, isn't it?
Yeah.
But again,
but we wouldn't have it any other way.
No,
no. It'd be a lot worse if you didn't care at all. So
yeah,
it just shows that you do care a little bit. So.
You've got to have that competitive edge, haven't you?
Yeah.
Right, well, just quickly before we do end the stream, just remember, guys, we are raising awareness and money for Calm this season, who was our season 5 charity. Do head over to our donation link if you can afford a couple of pounds. It does go a long way, and trust me, it is a fantastic cause, just like all of our charities have been. Thank you very much for Takona yet again for sponsoring us for another season here at Simcade. They are as equally as important to every other charity when it comes to mental health. If you do want to head over to their website, do check that out. Do check out their you've already hit it. Very good. Beat me to it. They do monthly t-shirts, car meets, coffee in cars, just raising awareness. We do have a 15% off code there, so do check that out as well, because their store is pretty decent. I do believe Dodo has ordered something, however he's not going to get it until April because it's at his parents' address, so I know. It's a bit unfortunate that. So, guys, also
I did actually just get an order in from them.
Did you?
With the Ferrari F40 style on the back. It's quite nice. I think this month's is a Sega Rally throwback, which is really nice looking.
Yes, I have seen that. It's very nice.
Yeah. So check it out.
Yes, do check it out. 15% off, guys. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Also, do check out our website. Guys, if you do want to know what we're doing, when we're doing it, and how we're doing it, then do check it out. Also, the link to our Discord's in there, where we are always here for a chat. And if you want to get involved with the racing, you can still sign up. Even though we are 3 races in, you can still get involved if we have spots available for ACC, GT7, and F1, and many other games that we do play here at Simcade. Then do come and join us. And if you just want to chat, there's always somebody here for a chat as well. So, yeah. And on that note, I think we'll end the stream. Don't forget, as I said before, the like, follow, and subscribe. It does mean a lot to the channel, and it does obviously mean a lot to us here. So, you know, if you do like what you see, then do give us a quick like and a follow, and comment below if you want to see anything different, any content, or what we can do to improve. It does also mean a lot to us. And just thank you very much for being here with us, and hope to see you for round 4, which is what track?
We are at somewhere next week. Where's the calendar?
I like somewhere. Portimao. Oh man, we are back in Portugal.
Yeah, so Portimao should be fun next week.
It should be.
We might have a different format next week.
Okay. Why?
Just to keep things running smoother, because you know yourself, you've got work.
Yeah.
And I don't like it running to 8:45. It's too long.
Oh, well, I was going to say, to be fair, this is perfect.
Yeah, but even still, you know.
You're putting your foot down now, aren't
you? Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll sort it out anyway.
Okay.
We'll still have our 2 tiers and stuff, but it might be a bit more streamlined.
Ooh, we're in one-shot quali in F1.
It might be even more streamlined than that.
Oh. 5-lap race?
So, yes. 5-lap race.
Don't be silly. Don't be silly.
No, it'll be a bit different.
Okay, well,
we'll see anyway.
Keeping me and everybody else on their toes. Well, that is another week of racing here at Simcade. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Thank you very much, Ninja, for streaming. ACC, that was brilliant. And Jack, obviously fantastic on the comms for GT7. Thank you very much for Dodo for joining me, and obviously yourself for the F1. And to everybody out there, wherever you are, thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you all next week. Thank you very much, and goodbye.